Welcome back. We will be looking at Chapter 2 in 5 turns. This could potentially be improved to 4 turns if I try and reroute this game, should I lose this run. There's also an argument to be made that if you lose this run, you may pick up back where you lost, but I will get into that later. Here is where I am setting unit speed to maximum and making the animations look a little better. Here we are rescuing Ross, because at this time I thought Ross was very important and I would need him to shave off some turns in a later chapter. But that required significant training of him, which I was not able to reasonably complete. But at this point, I am operating under the presumption that Ross is absolutely necessary to my success. Garcia, on the other hand, will be seeing significantly more use in the future than I expected. Garcia is a green unit. Green units act on their own independently. We will be dropping Ross in such an area that Erica can speak with them, allowing Erica to recruit them, and Ross will turn blue. We will cover him in the blue paint. We are now visiting the second village, which is giving us a very, very important elixir. Elixirs are healing items that heal you to full. We will be using these frequently, especially if a unit gets in particular trouble. Placing Seth here will allow him to take out the greatest amount of enemies possible. Our goal is just to kill everything in sight. We can have Ross talk to Garcia to turn him blue, but he will turn blue at the end of the chapter either way, unless Ross dies. Now, healing with Mulder there will increase his staff rank incrementally, giving him EXP until he actually levels it up. We need him to get to higher staff rank so that later on he can use such staffs as the Warp Staff, the Restore Staff, and the Rescue Staff, which will greatly aid our turn counts in later maps and our reliability. Reliability is key in this, because one mistake and it's permanent. One mistake, you can lose the entire run. Unlike a Nuzlocke, you can just lose if your starter or Erica dies. This is incredibly risky, so I decided not to go for it, even though Vanessa really does need the experience. In a normal LTC, you absolutely take that. You want as much experience on Vanessa as possible. The movement, again, is really unrefined here. My routing and decision-making picks up significantly in later chapters. It's very unfortunate that we're barely missing out on the one-hit kill, but it does allow Seth to gain an extra point of experience for sword rank. Now, Ross here is just going to try and chip down these bandits. I know there is a slight chance of his death here, if I recall, or there is something problematic. I think I really needed him to hit, is what it was, and he didn't. So things get a little messier here. Again, that's trying to get Ross as much experience as possible, because I need to train him to level 10 in the next couple of chapters. This will not happen successfully. And then I believe I choose to go for this. Oh, I did the smart play. So Vanessa will just wait here for the moment. Again, after Ross misses that, my entire plan is a little bit thrown awry. I believe this is why my notes say this chapter could be improved by 1 turn. Enemies are being slow. That one moved up. We wanted it to move right. But this will allow us to finish off the remaining Cutthroat, get some experience on our Pegasus Rider, which I immediately go for. Slim Lance gives you significantly better accuracy, but knowing that I can take a hit if I miss, the archer doesn't immediately OHKO me. I choose to go for it, and I get rewarded with a sizable chunk of experience points. Now, cleaning up the guys up here is much messier because Ross missed his hits. It's just gonna happen. Misses are gonna happen. Crits are gonna happen. That's another thing you can't really do in this game, is you cannot play around crits. Most of the time, since you're forced to play at such a low, to try and play as fast as possible, sometimes you will have to risk crits. Not yet in this moment, but there are at least 3 or 4 points in later chapter, where Erica will face 1 to 4% chances of instantly exploding and losing the run. Say Lily. Seth again being busted here. This map took significantly longer because of my indecision. This is the boss. He will give a decent sum of experience. Again, this steel sword just kind of cleaves through these enemies. We have weapon triangle advantage, which is swords beat axes. We gain a little bit of extra hit and a little bit of extra damage. It's not majorly important, but it can be relevant every once in a while. Erica is unlikely to get hit by that, and this is where you see that it would be really valuable to have had that one hit from Ross, so that that guy would actually be dead, and the brigand on the left could be killed by the rest of my team. I'm just gonna hope Ross hits here. Oh no, I finish off with Franz because I want... Yeah, because I say Ross needs the experience. Yet again, he misses. Very unfortunate. That was a misfinger of the speed up button. Erica crits, which kind of evens it out. But so we'll need Franz to hit. But this maybe can be improved down to 4 turns. I check everyone to see if they're at full health. And I miss that Erica was one missing. I should have had Mulder heal her immediately, but I get a pure water. I thought this would be irrelevant. I really needed this pure water for the chapter 8 run. This is an armory. Since we are not purchasing from off the map, we have to purchase in these armories and use our spending well, because armories are few and far between, and we could run out of weapons. I purchased conservatively, thinking that there's another armory soon, which there is. But I will come to regret my decision to disallow the use of out-of-chapter vendors and armories. This will greatly hamper our turn counts later. Come again next time.